I'm very excited. Kobe Goss, All Happy Families. How
Yes.
are you doing, Kobe?
I am great. It's so great to be here. What a beautiful place.
I am so happy that you're here, and I heard that you just flew in.
Yes.
So you've barely even
Right.
arrived.
I've acclimated.
Yes, you've acclimated, but you're feeling it, and you went to the opening party.
Right. So
Because your film, All Happy Families, was the opening night film.
it was, and everyone seemed very happy to be there, and lots of laughs. So that was really nice to hear.
Well, Kobe, you are the producer, executive producer, and the co-writer. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, and so last night, how cool is that you were watching all these people? I mean, I know that you've done festivals already, but seeing people's energy watching your film, how does that feel? I can't imagine sitting in a space. You created this amazing, beautiful film, and funny, I've heard.
Yes.
And it's your baby, and then you're literally watching people just get to know it. How does that feel?
I don't know if I could adequately describe it. It really is great. And I think the laughter is the biggest one. To hear people laugh and recognize themselves in the characters. Yeah.
So, Kobe, tell us a little bit about the characters, because I just was saying off camera, this reminds me of a family that I know, two brothers. And so kind of walk us through what the...
So All Happy Families is a dramedy about a family in Chicago. And the two brothers are both actors.
Right.
One is very successful and on a television show in Los Angeles, and one is not successful, still lives in the family home in Chicago. And over the course of the weekend, they all come together, and it is determined that the television actor might be losing his lucrative television job. And it sort of throws the entire family into a panic, because he kind of bankrolls everyone's lives.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Which I feel it could be very relatable. I mean, like...
I think so.
That's
yeah.
interesting. Do you have people in mind when you were thinking about this film? Is this loosely based on anyone?
I'm an actor in my day job.
Yes.
So I kind of was thinking about myself.
That's totally what I was getting at. I didn't want to call you out. Awesome. Yes.
No. But then we decided, let's put this movie out to some name actors and see what
Cool.
they think, and we were able to do very well.
Yeah, Kobe, tell us some of the people that are in this film, because I know that other people are gonna recognize some of the names.
So yeah, Josh Radnor plays the younger brother.
Yes.
He's from How I Met Your Mother and other stuff. He's fantastic, funny. Rob Hubel, who is one of the funniest comedians, actors. Plays the successful brother,
Right.
Becky Ann Baker, who recently played Ted Lasso's mother.
Yes.
On Ted Lasso.
Love.
And other great movies like television series like Girls and Freaks and Geeks, going back.
Some of my favorites.
Yeah.
That's why I'm smiling so big.
Yeah.
Yes.
And John Ashton plays the father who played, I think, every single cop in every 80s movie. He was in Beverly Hills Cop
Totally.
movie. Yeah.
Well, it's interesting because when you're saying the different names, all I can think about is all of them are amazing at comedy, and their timing, all of them is just on. And that was my next question to you. When you're sitting there and watching, and you said the laughter piece is really what matters to you in the film, are there moments where you thought people would laugh more, and then were you shocked at where they laugh? I mean, is that, as you know, you're creating this film, is that
I think one
hard?
of the most interesting things is, because I've sat in on a few screenings,
Okay.
and depending on the personality, age range of the audience,
Right.
like different sections get more laughs, which I think is a good sign for the movie.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
So it's relatable to everyone, but in a different way. That's so cool. That's really neat. So last night, opening film, big deal.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make you blush a little bit. But that's a huge honor. That's a big deal.
I was so excited. Yeah.
And how was the turnout? How did you feel?
Oh, great. Yeah. I mean, I think it was pretty full. And we did a Q&A afterwards, and there was so many great questions. Overall, I just felt like everyone seemed excited to be back, because I think this is the first time.
It is.
Yeah, it's been back.
It is.
Yeah.
Yes. That's
Yeah.
so awesome. Okay, so what was one of the most intriguing questions to you? Or what do you take away sometimes when people are asking the questions? Do you kind of think, oh, tweak the film this way, or should maybe for next time? Have you ever had that moment?
One of the most interesting questions. I don't.
Sorry to put you on the spot.
No. I think just like the origin of the how the story came about.
Yeah.
And it really is based on sort of my understanding of being an actor,
Right.
being in the business, and like having those years where I do very, very well, and then years where I don't do well.
Right.
Sort of makes me feel like two different people. So that's kind of where the brothers
Oh, that's
emerged
interesting.
from.
So it's you are not thinking of yourself with a brother, another human. It's you yourself in the split moment.
Yeah. Maybe I should talk to my therapist about
No, I think that's brilliant. I actually love to know that because now when I watch the film,
Okay.
I'll look at it in a different way.
Yeah.
Because as an actor, I can only imagine it's very humbling in a lot of
Yeah,
ways.
definitely.
You're on
yeah.
top of the world in one moment, and the next you're just scrambling
You do start to
together.
feel like two different people, like
Yes.
one year to the next. Yeah.
I love that. I need to talk to my therapist about that. So another interesting factoid that you shared with me off air, which I would love the people to know,
Mm-hmm.
All Happy Families is not just a title. It's also, it comes from somewhere.
It is
yeah.
based on a famous Tolstoy quote. From
Okay.
It's the opening line of Anna Karenina.
Oh.
And it's basically, I'm going to not have this
Totally.
perfect. Every happy family is happy in the same way, but every unhappy family is unhappy in a different way.
Oh, that makes complete
Yeah.
sense to me. That's
Yeah.
interesting. So did you pick that?
We went through a couple of titles for
Okay.
the film, and this one just started to ring true to us because there's a very specific quality to the Landry family in our movie.
Okay.
And we've Harula, the director, and also my co-writer,
Yes.
always had an affection for that
Has-
that phrase.
Harula been here before?
She has.
I knew that.
Yes.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah. So
yes.
she and I did I was in the movie Once Upon a River.
That's why
that
you look
was
familiar.
here. Yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
goodness.
Like
We've
2017, maybe. Yeah.
we've talked before. Hi, I'm Gretchen.
Yeah.
Nice to
Hi.
see you again. You used to have blonde hair. That's the whole time I was
Right,
trying. Now it's
right,
all coming
right.
together. That's amazing. So
Yeah.
that's kind of how.
That's how we met.
Full
She
circle.
cast me in that movie.
How cool is
Yeah.
that? Okay, so how long did the movie take to film, and where was most of the filming taking
All in
place?
Chicago,
Cool.
different neighborhoods,
Okay.
places, that I've always known.
Okay.
And one of my friends' bars,
I
who
love
let us
that.
have it's that kind of
Yeah,
feel,
the
very
gritty, like,
Chicago
yeah.
feel. And we shot it last summer, July and August.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's amazing. I'm so excited. So I'm bummed I missed the opening film because I had to be up
Yeah.
so early. However, where can we check it out?
So we are we're in the process of getting it sold
Awesome.
and then distributed. So
Right.
be on the lookout for All Happy Families.
The All Happy
Yeah.
Families, and if you vote, and we might be able to see it
Yeah,
again on Sunday.
it's entirely possible that it will show again Sunday.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And what are you gonna do for the rest of the time? Are you gonna enjoy films? Are you gonna what is your
I want
plan?
to see. There's another film here from someone from Chicago. I think it was shot in
Yes,
Chicago.
yeah.
I want to see that one. I want to see so many others. Maybe try to ski. I haven't done it since I was 18.
You should
so
do it. Definitely.
I can pick it back up again.
You'll do it.
Yeah.
Well, you're amazing. Thank you so much for spending time with us.
Thank
And I
you.
can't all happy families. I am so
Yes.
excited. And go and vote. I'm going to plug this.
Oh.
Go and vote for all happy families so I can see it and we can all see it again on Sunday. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Gretchen.
And keep it right here. We have more of the show to come.